You're on the air.
Everybody look sharp.
Yeah, right. Manassas Tower, Cessna 9501 Foxtrot's ready for takeoff, runway 16 right.
Cessna 9501 Foxtrot, Manassas Tower, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 16 right, 9501 Foxtrot. Alrighty.
Cessna 38 Uniform Sierra, intercept about a 2.5 mile final for 16 right.
Roger, we'll extend our left downwind for a 2.5 mile final for 16 right, 3U.
Full power. Engine looks good. Oil pressure is good. And we're moving.
Helicopter 10 Hotel is downwind for 16 right. We'd like to request an audit.
Helicopter 10 Hotel, start your base turn now.
Start and rotate.
Rotation approved, runway 16 right, clear for the option, wind 1703.
And we're in the air. Wow.
16 right, clear for the option. Auto rotation approved.
That was fast.
Okay, helicopter up here at left 10 o'clock. Oh. Wait, make sure we keep an eye on him just in case. Tower will probably keep us clear though, so.
I actually feel like I could see better back here.
Very good. Okay, cool. I mean, you're a lot taller than your kids when you're back there.
That's true. But there's no dashboard in the way.
Ah, good point. That does really make a difference in the climb. You can really, it's hard to see over.
Satellite by 651 is ready to go 16 left.
Quest 651, Manassas Tower, roger, hold short, runway 16 left.
Hold short, 16 left, 651.
Starting a slow turn to the west here.
What do you think, babe?
Amazing.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Skylane 8, Uniform Sierra, runway 16 right, clear to land, wind 180 at 5, number 2, traffic on a high final.
It's a lot more seamless as far as the takeoff than anticipated. Figured it would be bumpier.
Helicopter 9 Delta Whiskey,
yeah, right.
downwind, I'll call you base turn.
Just louder.
Yeah, right.
Quest 651, Manassas Tower, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff, wind 1806.
16 left, clear for takeoff, Quest 651. Manassas Tower, Sky Ventures 122, holding short of 16 left, ready for takeoff.
Helicopter 9 Delta Whiskey, traffic at 12 o'clock, cross from right to left is a Cessna Skylane.
So what are we climbing to?
400, landing on
currently to another 1,000 feet, 2,300.
Traffic, November 9 Delta Whiskey.
For being in the city, there's an awful lot of farm.
Yeah, no kidding.
Left, clear for the option, traffic lands parallel.
Starting the base turn, 16 left, clear for the option, and we have traffic in sight, 9 Delta Whiskey.
Sky Ventures 122, hold short, runway 16 left.
Holding short of 16 left, Sky Ventures 122.
Cessna 01 Foxtrot, contact Potomac departure.
Switching to departure, 9501 Fox. Potomac approach, Cessna 9501 Fox with you out of 1700 airborne Manassas.
Cessna 9501 Fox, Potomac approach, transfer observed, 294 outside the Bravo, the altimeter is 2980.
On course outside Bravo, 2980, 9501 Fox. Yeah, there's a lot of congestion in here. Oh, a little train running down there on the railroad track.
Cool.
Very cool. We follow that railroad track back to the airport. But there's so many people coming in and out of even just Manassas that they have pretty strict procedures to get in and out of here. Plus, we have to stay underneath all that blue circle stuff, you know.
Right.
And you can see there we are right there.
Oh, yeah.
Center of this on it. There we go. Nice. This is interesting.
Above that cloud line?
Yeah, definitely.
I only saw one swimming pool and it was above ground, so it doesn't count.
Those count? What are you talking about?
Like a skating rink at this time of year?
Yeah, right. I'm going to wind out a little bit on speed. See something?
Yeah, and 3 o'clock down below there. See that building kind of demolished there?
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa. Like a tornado hit it.
Huh.
Thank you for switching.
This is weird. This is awesome. We're going to be above the clouds today. Hopefully they're scattered like this throughout.
Yeah.
We can at least see where we're going.
7 approach. Muscle 6, 700, Great Falls.
Nice and smooth today, though, huh, Chris?
I'm sorry, calling approach
Yeah,
again, you were barely readable.
And approach Muscle 6, Great Falls, 800 feet.
And calling approach, you're barely readable. Was that muscle 6 checking in?
That's approved. That is Muscle 6, level at 900 feet.
Muscle 6, roger. Your transpond, sir. You can proceed on course outside the Bravo. Altimeter 2980. Are you going to be following the river?
That's approved for Muscle 6, 2980. Thank you.
Roger.
Muscle 6, that's awesome.
And approach Muscle 06, we'll also be doing surveys along the river just to the north of Leesburg, so we'll be kind of be there for about 30 minutes, then heading on west after that.
Definitely a helicopter.
Roger, you don't need to go into the Class Bravo there at Dulles Tower, do you?
Muscle 6 negative.
Roger.
So we just got out.
9501 Foxtrot, you outside the SF Ray Squawk 1200 for exchanges approved.
Switching to 1200 and Squawk 9501 Prox. Thank you.
So this is where we switch channels?
We can. I'm going to leave it on just for a little bit, but so we're outside the restricted area. That's what she was letting us know.
Okay.
But she also told me I not to go inside this Bravo airspace, which is understood. And once we get outside of that, I'm going to start a climb up. We'll get to like 4,500. Hello, there we go. 4,500 feet. Testing. How's that? Better now?
We can hear you just fine.
Yeah. Right now you can't hear me though, right?
I can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's me. All right. Thanks.
Uh-oh.
That helped to figure it out. No, it's good.
Okay.
This cable I'm using for the microphone for that apparently was shorting out.
Oh.
I was kind of squishing it with my knee.
Oh.
So I'm going to start a climb here again. Keep an eye on this cloud deck, see how much it thickens up for us. And we're going to be heading out this direction here shortly toward Front Royal.
Okay.
That's a turn, nice and easy, you know, just a slight bank, and you can see we really track across the sky here.
Right. Take much.
Right, and this is 10 degrees of bank, just so you know.
Okay.
But anything below 30 is actually pretty standard. I won't go over 30 like low to the ground typically, so I don't scare people. But you can see the Shenandoahs.
Yeah.
He'll go up to 4,500. I'll put his way above the hillside, although you can see him just fine. Now I'll let you drive around once we get up there.
Okay.
Nice smooth day, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
Holy crap, this is really nice. So whenever we get above a cloud deck like this, we say to use your map, you just turn it over to the backside and look at the white part.
Do you have a way of knowing if there's someone flying under you, under the clouds that you can't see?
Yes and no. If they have the same system like this,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'll be able to see them on here. But if they don't, then no. And actually, if they're under the clouds, they're no threat to me. I can't go through the clouds to get below them without having an open space like you see, here. So I need to be able to see below me anyway to get back down through the clouds.
Okay.
So it's nowhere near as fast climbing as an airliner, as you can see. And our ground speed's 86 knots.
Okay.
So you've probably driven that fast.
Yeah.
What does that translate to, miles per hour?
Yeah, that's, I don't know, but it's probably about 92 or so.
Okay.
Yeah, actually a little more, maybe 95. Somewhere in that area.
So we approach Grumman 81048 South Leesburg.
Grumman 81048, Potomac approach transfer observed, speed on course outside the Bravo, altimeter 1500, 700.
On course outside Bravo 81048.
So are you using your radio voice, Chris?
No.
Ah. Come on, you're on the radio.
I'm using my intercom voice.
Ah. And sometimes your inner voice.
Really, I'm using my sore throat voice.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Definitely a different perspective seeing above the clouds and seeing this with so many windows around you. Being in a commercial airline, you just got that small little window.
Right.
Just
and the front,
Right.
Yeah, the first time you see a landing, it's like, ooh, that's kind of cool.
Right.
Pretty cool how thick the clouds are.
Yeah.
All in one.
Just one little layer. Yeah, right.
Does it have anything to do with like an inversion layer or anything?
I have no idea what's causing this low stratus deck. I mean, I probably could figure it out, but it's probably some kind of a temperature inversion holding it down. So it's warmer above it than it is down there.
Yeah.
I'm not even watching my own GPS here. So I'm going to get it rolled out here on a heading. See the mountain ridge line going there. Yeah, very good. And by the way, anytime you see something at all, always point or tell me where you see it. Because it's all of us looking is really important. He's probably actually like an airliner size thing going into Dulles. I mean, he's a small one, but he's kind of in a standard flight path heading to Dulles there. Okay, so I think it's pretty much trimmed up.
Okay.
I'm on the heading I want, which is, the ridge line sort of disappears below the clouds there and it comes back up.
Right.
Go for that area where it's below the clouds.
Okay.
And you have the stick.
Nice.
And you can, you don't have to just go right at it. You can do a little turning back and forth if you want to. We just sort of generally head that direction.
Try to
there you go.
To the right here a little bit.
Yep.
That's cool.
Is that weird?
And you're climbing a little bit. I'm going to trim you down just because that may be because of where the trim is, but there you go.
Okay.
That's probably too much now. The nose is going down. My fault. But you can keep the nose from going down by pulling it back a little bit. Yeah, you got it. You're about right level right now.
What do you think?
This is awesome. Love it.
Like having autopilot, man. It's, vocally controlled autopilot.
Vocally.
Voice controlled.
Like having Alexa with you.
Yeah. Don't say the Alexa unless you mean it. There you go. Cool. Now you get a feel for pitch and how sensitive it may or may not be.
Right.
As you vary speed, that changes too. The faster you go, the more sensitive it is. We're going 85 knots, or actually 100 knots true airspeed. So that's how fast we're going through the air, but apparently we have a headwind. It's a lot more boring just being over cloud, isn't it? I'm hoping it's going to be clear on the other side of the ridge line.
Now for my next trip.
810
loop,
Yeah, right.
132.77.
13277,
Kristen will yell uncle before I will, I bet, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh man, that sign is perfect. Chris, can you see up here in the dash? Right in front of Jason. Says the autopilot is in off. That was for the camera.
That's funny. Makes me so nervous to have Jason flying.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm right here, you know.
We're not
I
in
know
rush
you
hour
are.
traffic, babe.
My eyes are closed, so I'm okay.
As long as you don't like yell Allah Akbar or something, you know. I do believe the clouds end at the hills. That's going to look awesome when we get there.
I'm glad I wasn't in the plane when Aaron and Ryan flew.
Why? When they were flying it?
Yeah.
But they were both the same thing. Very careful, smooth. Of course, you heard Ryan, you know, whining when Aaron was flying. Oh my God, we're so rough. Just like this, you know, just nice and lazy, smooth turns, and we're gonna die. Ah. I was hoping we could fly over Little Washington, Virginia, and take a peek at that, but it's buried under the clouds. It's like right down over there under those clouds.
Is it a town, or you mean your restaurant?
Yeah, the restaurant's there. The town is Washington, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
But everybody calls it Little Washington, so you don't confuse it with the big capital.
Gotcha.
Right. So you're constantly climbing. You know, you've climbed 1,000 feet almost since we started.
Really? I see. I can't even tell.
That's a portion you go back down a little bit. I just did to you, but that's cool. And this tells you how fast you're climbing or descending. So right now it's 500 feet per minute will go down.
Down, okay.
And when it's 0, it means you're flying level, and then it'll be 500 feet per minute when you go up. So.
Okay.
So notice as we went down, we accelerated. It sounds faster even.
Right.
And that makes the nose want to come back up. Sorry.
Airborne out of Manassas.
Southwest 110, Potomac, Abbas, transfer on 13 on course outside the Bravo, altimeter 10 under 80.
On course outside of Bravo. Scavengers 110.
I force you to go down.
No, I keep pulling it back. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need to pull back. We're not going to hit.
Got a ways, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right there's about level. I don't know how much you have to push or pull to hold it there, but it's pretty close to level. See, it's right at pretty much 0 feet per minute. Woohoo, we're almost going 100 knots. A little bit of a descent is all it takes. Pretty quiet out today. I guess the clouds scared everybody else away.
Good for us.
Yes, exactly. She doesn't have her eyes closed. Give me a break.
I did when he was playing with the turning. This level thing I'm good with.
I'd say he's pretty darn smooth. But we'll have to just tell Jennifer he's a lot better than she is. That'll set off a big tirade. It's pretty fun. Her thing is always power Ghost Rider request flyby. She always says that. I always answer negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern's full. So I gave her a T-shirt to set that on her for Christmas a couple years ago.
Potomac approach, Cherokee 8223 Tango, 1.3 off of Manassas.
8223 Tango, Potomac approach, transfer, observe 29 course outside the Bravo, altimeter 2980.
Is that English?
2980, 8223 Tango.
Sounded like she was saying ping, 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 ding, ding, ding,
I
ding, ding,
said,
ping,
I said 333, but yeah.
Like bluegrass. Ping, 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 ding, 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 ping, 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 ding.
Observation 145 Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 10, clear, below 12,000, temperature
That's what I'm talking about.
14 Celsius, dew point 12, altimeter 2977.
That's Front Royal's airport, which is this little town of Front Royal just on the other side of the ridgeline.
Okay.
So in this valley, if you go that way, you go to Winchester, Virginia, and that's where Cynthia and Larry are going to live, Chris.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, that's far.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
well, it's about, Jennifer's about halfway there.
Okay.
So it's, it's an hour and a half drive, maybe, or hour and 15-minute drive. Because Jennifer's, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how you go.
And traffic that was inbound for the GPS 23 at audio.
If you go left, you go down to Blacksburg, where Virginia Tech University is. That's actually the way I went all the way to Florida. This goes all 81 is what that is. It goes all the way to Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, before it stops. All right, you're almost back down to your original altitude.
That was over audio, inbound for the GPS 23. What's your location?
So, turn that guy down a little bit here. So, to the left here, along the top of that ridge line is what they call the, what's it called, Chris?
The Blue Ridge Parkway?
Yeah, Blue Ridge, well, no, it's the...
Appalachian Trail?
Well, that's also there, and this is a road that runs near it. It's,
Could be the Blue Ridge Parkway, right?
I don't know, that's further south.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's the same ridge line, but it's called the Blue Ridge further south. It's called the... Oh, my God. Anyway, I lost it. We'll get on the ground. Barb will remember. It's where, like in the fall, everybody drives it to see the leaf changes.
Oh, okay, I've seen, I've seen
beautiful.
pictures of it, yeah.
Beautiful.
Probably a parking lot when everybody's trying to see all the...
Exactly. All right, let me turn this back up. Actually, I'm on this one. There we go.
Aren't there mountains cute?
Exactly.
Little baby mountains.
Baby mountains. Aww.
Front Royal traffic, Cessna 9501, Foxtrot 7 miles to the east. We'll be passing from east to south at above 3,000 feet, Front Royal. Letting their tower know that I'm coming through. They have a big glider.
Front Royal traffic, Sky K41 Sierra Papa, departing runway 28, staying in the pattern, Front Royal traffic.
Okay. There's a guy that was from Front Royal traffic also staying in the area.
Traffic 85503, location 600, 2,000 feet, entering a...
Shandell traffic, 279, expect 4,000 feet, 4.5 northeast of flat, setting up to join the final approach course for the GPS 23 Shandell.
So Front Royal Airport's right about down there, and
Sando and traffic is
they fly it all on that ridge line.
We're over a low PH
cool.
for 2-3. This will be a low approach only.
So let me take the airplane back from me. I have the airplane. And I'm going to take us down a little bit. Skyline Drive. I finally remembered it, Chris.
What is it, Skyline?
Skyline Drive.